shit. It's 1,000. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Shit, you coming? Spin the check and get it right back.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Eazyy TV bringing you guys another Division 2 video. Today I am dropping one of my build videos that I've been rocking with this build for a little minute since I hit tier 4. I kind of did this build different from everybody else. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. Y'all know how we do it. We do things different around here. We try to make our own metas, our own builds. But before I get into the build, I need you guys to leave a thumbs up on this video. Also, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button. We're trying to get our subscriber count up. I appreciate you guys giving me as much support as possible. We came a long way from Division 1. Now we on Division 2. We're going to make the best out of this. But without further ado, let's get into the build. So right now, I am rocking a mixed match hybrid. I actually like the way that I made this build. You guys are actually going to like it as well. I promise you guys, I have been 1v4 in teams and the DZ, 1v3 in teams, 1v2 in people. This build actually shreds a lot. You can also make it better than what I have. I don't have everything that I need right now, but let's get into it. So the gun that I'm rocking, my secondary gun is my Vector. 7.2 on the damage, 1.2 on the RPM. It has 33 in the mag. I got to get a better mag. The talents on guns right now for this game really don't mean nothing. The guns already shred as is. But to make this even more better than what it is, you guys can go for damage gun talents if you guys want to. You want to go for Berserker that come on like the chest piece. You want to go for Frenzy. You want to go for Optimus. You want to go for different, different talents like that. All right. So of course, like I said, I have Outsider, I have Jazz Hands, and I have Everlasting. I also have a Reflex Sight. They give me plus 10% on critical hit damage, negative 15 accuracy. With this game, you have to lose something to gain something. It's not like how Division 1 was when you can have a whole bunch of stuff and plus crit chance, plus crit damage, plus this. It doesn't work like that. You're going to lose something in this game. All right. I have no magazine, and then I have a laser pointer, plus 10% on critical hit chance and negative 10% on stability. Also no muzzle. The first primary gun that I'm running is my AUG A3 CQC. It's an assault rifle. That's at 14.4 on the damage, 60 in the clip. It has on empty, distance, and double duty. And then the mods I also have for that is a Reflex Sight, plus 10% critical hit damage and negative 15 on accuracy. A light extended 5.56 mag. They give me plus 30 on the mag, but negative 10 on the rate of fire. So just like I told you guys, you have to lose something to gain something. I wish they wouldn't have made it like that, but it's something to get used to. All right. And then also the laser pointer gives me plus 10% on critical hit chance and negative 10 on stability. I also have no muzzle on that one. And then the mask that I'm running the 2-piece DNH. It gives me accuracy, critical hit damage. I am going to further down the line when I make another build, I'm going to run a 3-piece of DNH, but right now I'm running a 2-piece. So I'm getting 5% accuracy, 10% on critical hit damage. The attributes, as you guys can see, at 585 is the skill power, and it says modified. So for the people who don't know what modified mean, you get the modified thing when you recalibrate. All right. So I recalibrated a piece, a chest with a mask that had more skill power than the skill power that I had on this one. They both were at 450. And when I recalibrated, it made me go to 585. So I got a little bit more skill power. And as you guys can see, my gear score is 465. Do not let anyone tell you guys that 450, 452, 457 is the max gear score. 465 is the max gear score. The best way and the easiest way to get 465 is both you have 450 pieces or, above 450 pieces. You recalibrate something off of one of those pieces, and when you recalibrate, it automatically jumps your gear score up to 465. It's that simple, all right? And then I have 8% on cooldown reduction. You want to have some type of cooldown reduction because you don't want your skills to have a real long cooldown. And then right now I have the talents that I have on the mask. It's self-adjusting. It gives me plus 20% armor regeneration, which is not that bad. And then also my chest piece, I have 1 Fenris, and that gives me 10% on assault rifle damage. Also, as you guys see on the attributes, once again, bonus armor is modified. That means I recalibrated for more armor. And then it gave me 465 on the gear score, plus 9% on weapon damage, and plus 3% on critical hit chance. I'm gonna tell you how recalibration how it works, guys. You can't, if like you see, I have stamina and 2 firearms, right? You can't re-roll a firearms on this chest piece and take away the stam. All right, whatever you get on your set. So if you want all firearm things, you have to find a piece that has all firearms, and you can roll firearm to firearm, stam to stam, and electronics to electronics. You can't do electronics to stam, stam to firearms, firearms to electronics. It does not work like that. All right. And then that has Berserk on it. This is also one of the talents that I was telling you guys about. This give me plus 10% weapon damage for every 10% of max armor depleted. So that's basically Unforgiven from Division 1. So once I start losing armor, 10% of my armor, I start actually hitting harder with a shotgun, an SMG, or an assault rifle. All right, you can't use anything else to get Berserk. All right, and then also I have Vital, which is health increased by 20%. You want to have some type of health. You don't want to have too low health, because once you lose that armor, it's almost an instant shred. But when you have really, really low health, it's like somebody can put like 1 or 2 bullets on you and kill you within a blink of an eye. So you don't want to have too low health. All right. And then that has an offensive system mod, and that gives me plus 1.5% on weapon damage, 3% on shotgun damage, and 3% on marksman rifle damage. Right now, this is a bad mod for me in this build. This is the only mod that I have that's like a firearms mod, and it's because I only wanted the weapon damage. If you guys have a better offensive mod, you would go like weapon damage, SMG damage, critical hit damage, or crit chance or crit damage or something like that. You would take away the shotgun damage and the marksman rifle damage. All right, you don't need that for this build, but this is the only one that I have right now. And then with my holster, it's another DNH. It's it got plus 351 on the skill power, 10.5% on the critical hit chance. The mod that I have on here is 0.2% on weapon damage and 1% on critical assault rifle critical hit chance. So basically, this is like having a stam electronic or a firearm mod with that plus 1% critical hit chance that you had on Div 1. But instead, it's not for everything. It's specifically for an assault rifle. It's not for, I can get, you know, on my shotgun or LG or anything like that. It's only for that. All right. And then on my book bag, I have a Wyvern. Like I said, most of the talents are not active on this stuff. I have 465 gear score. It give me 30.5K on the armor, 7.0% on critical hit damage. The attributes is 4.5 on weapon damage, 7.0 on critical hit chance. As you guys see modified, that means I recalibrated from something else, and 6,000 from 6,000 on bonus armor. All right, and then it has hard hitting, which is plus 15% from damage to elites. So this is not actually bad, especially when you're in the dark zone and you're farming and you're fighting NPCs and bosses. This actually works, but for PvP, it does not work. So you will try to go for something else if you want it strictly for PvP. I have on the ropes, but it's not active. Also, a utility protocol. It has 159 skill power and 3% increased burn duration. You can kind of, skill power is cool. I will go with something else, maybe like if it had like cooldown reduction or something like that. But increased burn duration is okay too, especially when you're running the survivalist and you get those incendiary grenades. So your target also burns longer. All right. And then of course the gloves we have, what kind of gloves? We have some Olympic gloves, Yale, or however you want to say this. It gives me plus 10% on weapon handling. You guys don't need weapon handling. I just went with weapon handling. You can go with something else. You can go with like a one-piece Soko or something like that. Whatever you want to do, or let's say You can go with you see one right here, Murakami. You can get a 1-piece and get 8% health. All right, so you guys can, use whatever you want to. All right, and then that has the attributes on that is 5,000 health, and then 229 on the skill power, and the talents on that is called critical, which give me plus 8% critical hit damage. All right, and then the knee pads. Also, these are Gilligard knee pads. I went with this because I wanted more armor, so this give me 5% total armor, and then also I have 6,663 bonus armor. I did roll for more armor off of knee pads, and it put me up to 465 gear score. And then this also has hard hitting on it, which give me another additional 15% damage to elite, which I'm doing 30% damage to elites. So it's not bad for me, especially when I go into the DZ. And then I have a defensive protocol mod, which give me plus 1,800 on health, 11% disrupt resistance, and 15% burn resistance. Then I have a defensive system mod, which give me 1,500 on bonus armor, 10% on health regen, and 2.5% on total armor. All right. You guys can probably go for better stats than that, or re-roll a talent or something like that, but I actually like this piece right here. And then the the skills that I'm running. So of course I run double skills. I am running a Chem heal launcher, and it gives me I have a mod on here. I have 2 mods on here, as a matter of fact. Agitator, it says feed strip. It gives me a skill power requirement of 1,100. It gives me plus 2 on ammo. So for the guys that don't know who use the Chem launcher, the heal, it gives you 3. But when you put this mod on, you get 5. So you get 5 heals that you can drop. All right. And then the other one that I have, it gives me 4% on heal. So I get 4% more heal when I use this. All right. And then my other mod that I have, my other skill that I have, it's my survivalist skill, which is my seeker mine. And that I have on the drive slot, it has 20% health. And then on the other slot, it has 6% healing. So I get 6% more healing on this skill right here as well. You have a payload slot too, and you can put stuff on there as well, but I don't have anything to put on there. But other than that, that should be really it with the build. I got the incendiary grenades right here. Other than that, I do have gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Mess around with this build, have fun with it, change it the way you want to change it, or whatever the case may be. But as you guys can see, I'm pretty tanky. I have 180k armor, 41,000 health, and 1,300 on skill power, so that's not too bad. I will be making more builds down the week. You guys stand by for that. I appreciate you guys coming by, and I'm out.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent deceased. The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies.
What is the boost?
I have no clue.
Got it. We got another boost. Oh man.
I need help up here. On top.
Where?
On top.
Coming.
In the middle. Two guys up here. Up here in the middle again. There's two people.
Oh, come, fall back here a little bit. I gotta turn it up.
Damn.
Coming back. Oh man. Bring them right anyway.
Supply drop claimed.
What's that, man? What?
You're too strong for that. fight. There are no more rogue reinforcements.
Oh shit.
Eliminate
I just went down.
Don't fucking do it, man. Do it. Up in the middle.
Up in the middle? Okay.
Maybe not. No, I thought I seen. They're probably camping with spawn in the back, dude.
Yeah, they are.
Where?
They're in the back.
Oh,
The spawn.
one that you're next to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Boost about to activate.
I can't throw a grenade.
Boost
Fuck.
now active.
I'm trying to throw a grenade.
What the fuck, dude?
Can I throw a grenade?
I know, I
Grenade.
won't even let me put my shirt